Come on. All right, let's do these.
Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just
Seals are
like,
good.
yeah,
Oxygen's good.
Except,
Just do what you
more
did last
cave-ins,
time, and you're
lasers,
fine.
and accidental
Follow
dismemberment.
my one simple rule. Very helpful. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
Listen to me.
Astrophysics.
Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, yeah, I work in the Star Dock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics. Hey,
That's why I keep him around.
and
Good
so
pep
the cycle
talks.
repeats itself. Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. He's just a big baby. Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own healing. I have a good feeling about Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. Most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty. And never take that helmet off. Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
Yeah. A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today. A job like this?
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processes don't extend this far.
Yeah. Because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! What do you think? Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big thing you looked at? Dusty, you're
Yes,
out.
ma'am.
Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out when I need you.
You think we'll be done here soon?
How they suckered you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlet? Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you grabbed and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cabin. I'll shout out when I need
What
you.
else, the father? You think we'll be done here soon?
How they suckered you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlet? Come on, it's time. You're with me.
I'm busy.
Come on.
Is there anyone else, the father?
You're ready, boss. Get back up here.
Careful.
Come on, it's time. You're with me. Let Hella do the job. Come on, with me.
Sanders reading a clean break. Shut down.
Hella do his job. Tell him.
Sanders reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go!
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. Hella, get the readings. Come on.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem, I think.
I don't.
Yeah, everything is just... You don't? Seriously,
What
there's
we're
something
after?
really effed up
It'll
about
read
this.
as an anomaly. Where is That's what I was told anyway.
Through there. Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Okay, relax. I'm just another job. We'll come on. Get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your job.
We're getting close.
Client is on his way.
I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
I guess that's a good thing.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Extractors? Any bells? Any of this look familiar? Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Nope. No. No. I guess we'll go with... That one looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Ugh, terrible. I think this game is way overhyped, to be honest. What? I don't know, we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, looks good. Hair color. Yeah, looks good. Facial hair. Yeah, looks good. Background. Wait, is there more for face? Oh, there is. Facial hair. I can color the hair. Ugh. Yeah, let's do some eyes. That looks good. Eye color. Where is... Oh, that's freaky. Perfect. Background. I don't know. I don't know what I should pick. Alex, I gotta know. Do you play? Are you a PlayStation fanboy and that's why you're hating on Starfield? I don't know. Long hauler looks really interesting. Was gangster. That's bounty hunter. Alright, we're gonna do bounty hunter. Traits. Alien DNA. I actually had it free. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't played the game yet. I don't think it's overhyped. But just, I think it's like they need this game to be good. Microsoft, at least. Hero horror shift. Why would I want this? Your body has become acclimated to space, health and oxygen are increased from space, but decreased when on the surface? That doesn't seem like a good one. Taskmaster, you have a trained crew on a certain ship. System, oh man, it completely repair itself to full health whenever it is damaged. Someone put a price on your head in order to spread. Occasionally, armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you. But your health, when your health is low, you do extra damage. Interesting. I'm stuck between Dream Home, Kid Stuff, and Wanted. Like, I feel like these 5 perks are like the best in the entire game. Ugh. I'm gonna go with Wanted. And here we go.
Bet you were expecting a quiet job compared to your last gig. Bounty hunter turned space miner. Huh. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened? It's our payday, that's Bet you were expecting a quiet job compared to your last gig. The sooner it isn't our Bounty hunter turned space miner. Huh. Well, you got the sample. Out, Client's on his way, then we all get paid. Probably just. You remember anything that happened? Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh.
It's our payday, that's what. Sooner we get it off our hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore. Mine has pulled in all month. We'll be. Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing?
First, third person.
Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil. Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still Constellation there. Contact is on approach.
Whoa. Wait, come on. The Explorers group? Does that? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with constellations.
Whoa. Yeah, but come on.
You got a few more days to go before I feel
Who
like.
does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated
Lynn
enough?
sure seems to like you.
Not to them. Apparently.
Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Here's all of these skills. Receive 1 skill point to spend it. Bump each skill unlocks a challenge, including a challenge, and then spending a skill point to rank up the skill. Top row represents the basics, rows below are locked until you've spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Weapons. Kind of reminds me of Outer Worlds a little bit. So where is... There we go.
Client is here. Let's go.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hey, you alright? Maybe don't do any heavy lifting for a while?
Inventory... Helmet...
Client is here. Let's go.
Hey, you alright? Maybe don't do any heavy lifting for a while?
Put the helmet. I don't know. It's like first person really. I feel like third person's cool because like you can see more and think of the world and like your cosmetics of the character you have. But I think first person's gonna be better for combat.
Trying to get through the shit.
It's been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
Cutscene is taking too long to start.
Been a long time.
Hey, he's right
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Exterior damage. Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. The tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh? Barrett?
You found something.
Right here. The new guy found it.
That's right.
Been a long time.
And everything went... Yes, it has. Just like grabbing that mine on Bendy, right? Exterior damage.
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. The tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, is that right? You found something? Went on a trip?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That's right. And everything went cool? Not the most gentle pushing. Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy? In there.
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits. And I'll be happy to never see this thing again. Ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot for orbit.
I really thought I lost it.
Barrett?
Gotta switch my guns. put stuff into these slots. Might be.
Fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? How about that means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. But he's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Marvelous. As soon as he touched that
no,
rock,
Barrett.
something
No.
changed.
You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused? It's a deal.
All right.
Get out of here,
I guess I
Dusty.
did just put you
You're on
all
to
on the
bigger
Crimson
things.
Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I
Now
send
I
your
could be
Dusty
attacked.
here in my place? I know, but he's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge.
Now that we've been attacked.
Deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
We've got to pack up and move
Indigo.
on. Argos
Again.
will come for the rest of us.
Very well.
You get going.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful
Just
out
go.
there. And it even
Before I
tells
say
the time.
something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo.
Questions?
Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. Hey, look at that. That watch fits you perfectly. Now, and Constellation can find the answer with your help. Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it alone. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. Come on. You're really not... That, my friend, is the million credit question. And Constellation can find the answer with your help. Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. They're just following the loop, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a mystery is only loot collector. We take. And you're part of it now. Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Captain Texas. By yourself, you know how to Texas. I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Sure.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you. Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Oh, I'm in space. I'm in space. And systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Let's go over the engines. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. Missile. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Are you from that explorer's problem? If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. Excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Surviving your first starship assault. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. Bring on the ground drive! Access the remains. Let's get out! Congratulations on surviving your first starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Okay, so now what? Ah, shipbuilding. There are lots of this game.
into our location, Captain. Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Oh, cool. You can zoom in.
Facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface. We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface. out, Captain. I'll follow you from here on out, Captain. Captain Texas, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
Planets and scanning is like Mass Effect. I think it's more like
Captain Texas, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more. Small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally. Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member. According to the scanners, the Avengers research facility predictable. Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
Okay, get me out of this. It's just, oh, why are there so many buttons? This is kind of frustrating. Buttons selected. I just want my other. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of survey. So it's gonna be something I don't do. It's really classic explore. switch first. I'm gonna go back to the first person. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with it. Feels more natural. Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh yeah. For all the good that game was. I hated Mass Effect Andromeda. It had some good qualities, but it wasn't like
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestone Collective space. It's a secret UC facility.
like all the explosive barrels just lying.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
This is like ammo rounds and I just had collecting stuff. Man, what's this dude? So if I have all this stuff, I'm kind of like sell it for credits.
waves.
me off.
One's life expectancy.
Where'd he go?
It seems the enemy has vanished.
find you.
I have located the enemy. prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
You are mine! Here! Over here! Opening fire!
You gotta make sure that you don't like back up everything in the game and be a hoarder because you do have limited space. So just look for health, food items. So, that could be the thing in the trailer that just collects sandwiches for the heck of it. Something nasty is on there. Uranium. Okay.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you have some digipins. I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you have some digipins. There's no way to get all three of these on. I'm missing something. I give up. I don't know how you're supposed to do this.
cold dead hands. We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means you gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold dead hands? We weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
Is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays
we weren't really after Barrett.
Dust,
we're after that
desiccated food
ship.
Particles, and
Every
a variety
Crimson
of
Fleet
species
rook
of
hears about the
ant.
Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score. I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. They aren't? You sure? You're lying. We're getting what's on that ship. I've heard enough out of you. Kill them! I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it. They aren't? You sure? You're lying. We're getting what's on that ship. I've heard enough out of you. Kill them!
Is not my primary function.
How hard is it to take this guy?
must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long. Captain Texas.
What's up?
To reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis. Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Okay, let's go. What? Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. Okay, no problem. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you want a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Looks to me like you've already in pretty good shape. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me. I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Unanswered. We'll get you
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shell. I'll see you when they get
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignment as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shell. I'll see them when they get
Oh, in authority. Of course, that's sure possible. The station's we'll just
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Faroon zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of alive.
I'm just glad I still remember my flight basics. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool. Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to a killer city last week. Kinda smell, but I don't smell anything here.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Okay, no bounty. Okay, no bounty.
Bounty board. That's interesting.
Have a good one.
Lots of weird bees.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate.
Have a good one.
Though I have informed him repeatedly, it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
There's a bit more in the back.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here. Though I have informed him repeatedly, it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Thanks. It's hard work, but there's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. Oh, please, I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Oh, please, take a look. 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 Oh, please, take a look.
Really? Is it gonna be this difficult to sell stuff?
Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art. If you're in the market
Oh, please, take a look.
I'm sure I can find something to suit your needs. Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today.
Appreciate the business.
I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art. I don't yet have the art in my possession. If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can find something to suit your needs. Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course. Excellent. Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated. Back to it then.
several times. I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine. Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
At this rate, I won't even have it.
Yeah, sorry. District.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Just taking things one day at a time.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power. We may be in a United Colonies.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it. Hey there.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock. We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been waiting for us inside. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain Texas, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend?
I'm banning wages.
Why you're here and he isn't?
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
Sarah Morgan, chair of Constellation. That means
We appear to have a
anything you
visitor.
discussed with Barrett is my business. Welcome to Constellation. Now, we have a lot to talk about. My question? Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily,
Sarah Morgan,
but also
chair
anomalies
of
throughout the
Constellation.
settled systems.
That means
It's
anything
inherently
you discussed with
dangerous work.
Barrett is my
So if one of
business.
our own doesn't show
Now,
up as planned,
if you would please
then we
answer
tend
my
to have
question.
questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
Very
see.
well.
This is a private
All
organization
statements
dedicated
made
to
have been
exploration.
factual.
Space primarily, but also
It's just
anomalies
typical.
throughout the settled
Barrett
systems.
hands over our ship
It's
and our
inherently
robot to some
dangerous
random
work,
employee of
so
that
if one of our
discount
own
mining
doesn't show up as
outfit he
planned, then we tend to have questions.
And if we
Speaking
hadn't
of
insisted
which,
on installing
where
those
is
emergency
Barrett?
protocols, I guarantee you
I
this
see.
rock breaker here would be
Vasco,
halfway to
verify.
Neon.
All statements made
That
have
didn't
been
happen.
factual.
He's here with the artifact.
This is just
Thank
typical.
you, Matteo.
Barrett
Now,
hands over our ship
let's
and our
focus on what's
robot
in
to
front
some
of us,
random
shall we?
employee of that discount
What happened
mining
when it was
outfit he
extracted?
uses.
Did anyone see?
Walter.
Hear anything?
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee
Similar
you
to
this
Barrett's
rock
description
breaker
of the
here would be
experience.
halfway to Neon.
Yes, embellishment.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment. I think it's time we tested your theory.
Are you hearing this? Right. Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt.
Pieces we already have.
You expect us to believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
None of them. This proves.
That's it. Just like the others.
You'll have a heart attack.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Coming together means there's a set.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves.
Easy, girl. Be excited. Now, you'll have a heart attack.
Not to take away from the moment, but
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
So,
Built by an intelligence outside the settled system.
Is the life you want to lead.
still 2,000 credits for our little
ours?
wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Individually, now would it? Odd hunks of
Not to
metal.
take away from the moment,
Another
but
oddity from the
what are we going to
uncharted
do about our
reaches
new
of space.
friend here?
As to what they are, what they're building. Are you ready to get to work? You'll be see if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. And here, as to what they are, I think you've earned what they're building. For bringing the artifact to us. You'll be part of solving that puzzle now. Why don't we set you should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Mind your head. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Intense, wasn't it?
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I'll be a little overwhelming. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but
Planning
still.
on sticking around then? Good.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean.
I can give you the very
Sorry,
abbreviated tour.
this must all be a little overwhelming for you right
So
now.
you've seen the library.
I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it.
Walter's quite proud
I'm
of
Noelle.
the collection.
It's really nice to
Mateo
meet
has made
you.
more than
And
a few
thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Gardens are out the doors there. If you need a moment of quiet contemplation.
Planning on sticking around then?
Emphasis on the quiet
Good.
part. At least
I think we can find a spot for you.
Let's head
And along the
upstairs.
way, I can give you the very
Sebastian
abbreviated
Banks,
tour.
Constellations founder.
Right. So you've seen the library.
Walter Stroud.
It was a big
Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part. At least usually.
Well then,
Let's head upstairs.
up the good work.
Sebastian Banks, Constellations founder, had this place built decades ago.
Greetings, Walter Stroud.
It was a
How
big
may
to-do
I
at the
assist
time,
you?
but most people in the city have forgotten we're
I
here.
don't need anything. Just, checking in. Seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning well within established parameters.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
Affirmative.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this will be common room on one side, so it'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something to say, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy. Okay, this will be common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
I hope you are satisfied with the orders available to you.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over. If you clean us shall out, we? You're on your own. Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances. Yes, well, a stock bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. I'm a fan. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance. So I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? Take care of yourself.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation.
Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you guys next time.